returning to the starting lineup Sunday against the Cardinals. Purdy has been dealing with a toe injury since week 1 and has missed the last 6 games. Elsewhere, Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Broncos. He did not practice all week with a knee injury, and this will be his second straight game miss after suffering the injury week 8. Meanwhile, there are key injuries across the board for the Bills and Bucks ahead of their matchup on Sunday. Tampa will be without running back Bucky Irving and receiver Chris Godwin once again, while the Bills will be missing tight end Dalton Kincaid, who's been ruled out with a hamstring injury. And Rams receiver Devontae Adams is listed as questionable against the Seahawks with an oblique injury. However, head coach Sean McVay says he does expect Adams to play in Sunday's huge NFC West showdown versus the Seahawks. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if you feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, saved time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. We're proud to offer high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and hear the difference today by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in Centro, open Wednesday through Monday.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
And it is, 7:31 on this Saturday morning. It is, it's supposed to be a rainy Saturday. So far, there has been very little rain, if any. It's all supposed to hit right around 10 o'clock, from what I understand, according to the maps that I saw. But who knows? Mother Nature will do what Mother Nature wants to do, whether you agree or not. We'll check into the events that were canceled because of the weather predictions and the events that are going on. Well, that's coming up in the news. We've got birthdays coming up before that.
K's Garnet. Become a K's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win K's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
And, hey, we know what's important around here. We've got birthdays to go over. The big shot birthdays, Petula Clark. Yeah, she's still out there. She's 93 years old. She's pretty much retired now, but she's still out there. Actor Sam Waterston, he was in Law & Order 85. I don't know if he is still out there or not. But anyway, singer Annie Frid Lyngstad of ABBA. She was the blonde one. She's 80 years old today. Bob Gunton of TV's 24, and he was also in The Shawshank Redemption. He's 80 years old today. Beverly D'Angelo, she was the wife in National Lampoon's Vacation. She's 74. Actor-director James Widows was in Animal House. He's 72. Band leader Kevin Eubanks, he was the band leader for Jay Leno on The Tonight Show. He's 68 today. Comedian Judy Gold is 63. I think Judy Gold is a comedian actress, but I don't think I've ever seen her do stand-up. Rachel True of Half and Half is 59. We have Johnny Lee Miller, who was in Elementary, and Eli Stone, 53 years old today. Actor Sidney Tamila Poitier Hartstrong, that's quite a name, was in Carter, and Veronica Mars, 52 years old today. Chad Kroger of Nickelback is 51. Virginie Ledoyen of The Beach is 49 today. Sean Murray, he was in NCIS, is 48. Shailene Woodley is 34. Actor Emma Dumont, the film Oppenheimer and on TV, and Bunheads, she's all of 31 today. Emma is a youngster. We got some local people coming up next.
Dear employer, my name is Phil Martin. My name is Michael Rostovich. Ronaldo Bird.
Zach Deiser.
I am writing to express my excitement at the opportunity to join your team.
As someone on the spectrum,
I may communicate in ways that are different from what you are used to.
I possess a unique set of skills
that sets me apart from other candidates. Thank you for your consideration.
An autistic inclusive workplace is good for business. It's time to make a change. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/win.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Dagoberto Hernandez, Cara and Canessa Marsh, they're twins, Danny Alcala, Jeff Manes, Letty Gonzalez, Dolores Vargas, Maggie Buchanan, Andrew Penson, John Mark Sharp, Daniela Wheel, Nicole Silva, Joseph Graham, Gabby Rivas, Larry Jennings, Sonia Aguirre, Oscar Rosas, Gilbert Carrillo Sr., Melissa Fonseca, Nancy Lay, Clara Lara, Nancy Rosales, and Victoria Dominguez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And that brings us to the World in California News headlines, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Heavy rain again today in Southern California could trigger mudslides. CBS's Andres Gutierrez is in Los Angeles.
This morning, a strong Pacific storm is moving through Southern California. The National Weather Service says the system is unpredictable.
Some areas got 4 inches of rain yesterday. Homeowners have been building barriers against any flooding or debris flows. The FAA is easing up on its flight cancellations today now that more air traffic controllers are back on the job. CBS's Chris Van Cleve says only 3% of flights at 40 major airports are being canceled, down from 6%.
The hope is that by Sunday or Monday, things are back to normal for flyers ahead of the Thanksgiving travel rush.
President Trump says he's nearing a decision on whether to strike targets in Venezuela. CBS News Pentagon reporter Eleanor Watson.
Is this about weakening drug cartels, or is he determined to overthrow Venezuela's government?
The U.S. has struck 21 suspected drug-running boats in recent weeks, killing 80 people. CBS News Brief, I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Some 23 million people in California are included in flood warnings as the areas could get a month's worth of rain in one day. First responders warn residents that if they don't evacuate when told, it could be too late. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass.
Please heed official guidance and evacuate.
Legendary former football coach John Beam died on Friday morning after he was shot on the Laney College campus in Oakland Thursday. Police say the suspect, 27-year-old Cedric Irving, did know the coach but did not have a relationship with him. It was the second shooting in as many days on a school campus in Oakland. Laney College freshman Luke Lipscomb says lots of people on campus knew the coach.
My heart goes out to his family and friends, honestly. Like, that whole situation is, like, insane, but I'm glad that they were able to make an arrest today.
An inmate who walked away from a California prison fire camp was caught again on Thursday near Mecca, a town near the Coachella Valley. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on the weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the KXO newsroom, the city of El Centro has confirmed that 11th Street between Broadway and Main Street will permanently become a one-way street as part of the new police station development. The change affects access to the Imperial County Administration Building parking lot and will alter traffic patterns in that area. County staff should follow the new signs and plan for adjusted routes. You should also be telling everybody they know about the change and how to use the parking lot and whatever change becomes of it. The second annual Battle of the Badges pickleball tournament, so far so good. It's still on plan. The men's, women's, singles, and mixed doubles, active or retired law enforcement officers, first responders, and military all participating. It's a weekend tournament today and tomorrow. Registration fee is $40 per person per bracket, $20 additional brackets. And it's going to be held at Southwest High School at 2001 Ocotillo Drive in El Centro. Proceeds go to benefit Shop with the Cop, and is going to go on at the hours is this, well, it's actually, it doesn't say what time it starts, but it's today in Southwest High School. Just head on over there today and tomorrow and catch out some pickleball action. Events that are not going to go on have been canceled. Carol Buckley has a list.
Because of the forecast for rain in the Imperial Valley, several local events have been canceled. The 20th annual Westmoreland Honey Festival, scheduled for today, has been postponed because of the weather forecast. The Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce postponed the annual event. The Honey Festival has been rescheduled for January 17th, 2026. And also, the city of El Centro says the Slam Fest has been rescheduled. The Slam Fest was scheduled today, and because of the forecast for rain, the event rescheduled for Saturday, December 13th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. The event still to be held at the Brett Driscoll Sidewinder Skate Park in El Centro.
And we'll have more news right after this.
Before you hit the road, head into a nearby Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center and say I want the works. Now we're talking oil change. Using top quality Motorcraft oil. They'll change the oil filter, check the belts and hoses, top off the fluids, check the battery, rotate the tires, and it's all for one low price. You can't beat the service. You can't beat the price. The works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you don't need an appointment, but if you want, schedule one for Quick Lane or their mobile service at elcentromotors.net.
And with the weather forecast being what it is, Imperial Irrigation District is preparing for a quick response. They say an intense storm system is poised to bring heavy rain, strong winds, and possible thunderstorms as an atmospheric river sweeps through Southern California. Supposed to hit about mid-morning. IID says they are taking proactive steps to ensure personnel and equipment are ready to respond to any impacts to energy and water. The district is reassuring customers that crews are on standby and will be dispatched as soon as possible, as soon as conditions are safe enough for them to get to work. And the music of Shostakovich. That's this evening. Carol Buckley has that.
The symphony will present the music of Shostakovich, the 50th anniversary memoriam. Experience the emotional depth of Dmitri Shostakovich, a tribute to resilience and music's power beyond words. The performance this evening at 7 p.m. at the Jimmy Cannon Theater on the campus of Southwest High School in El Centro. It's presented by the Imperial Valley Symphony.
And that's it. That's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we now have page 2 of the local news and the local weather, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. 12th Annual Imperial County Veterans Day Parade. It is scheduled for today. We haven't heard anything different. It's scheduled for this morning. The parade is held in Holtville. They're going right now. A veterans breakfast is underway at the American Legion Hall at 225 West 6th Street. Parade is scheduled to start at 10 o'clock this morning, right around the same time the rain is scheduled. It's going to be at 5th and Walnut Avenue. It will end at Holt Park. Holtville Farmers Market and Street Fair will be underway at the park. Stay posted to hear if the event is altered due to the weather. So far, so good. Michael Duarte was shot in Texas. A native of Calipatria was in Texas with his family earlier this month. Family was in Castroville when deputies were called at the scene. A deputy drew her weapon and fired 2 shots. Duarte was hit. He was transported to an area hospital where he succumbed to the gunshot wound. There has been no official comment on why he was shot. Duarte posted content on social media as Food with Bare Hands. He was fairly popular with an estimated 1 million followers on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram combined. Duarte celebrated his 9th wedding anniversary 3 days before he was shot. The incident remains under investigation. We're going to take a look at your weather, a long look at your weather coming up.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
The high temperature yesterday, 85 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 68. National Weather Service says the first in a series of 3 weather systems that will affect the region this weekend, bringing fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall, but little impacts. Temperatures are expected to cool well below normal this weekend and last through all of next week. Second weather system with rain and more focused will be on Tuesday. Weather forecast calling for showers today and possibly a thunderstorm, mainly before 3 p.m. The highs today right near 74, west to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation today is at 90%. A 10% chance of showers after 4 p.m. Tonight. Mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 56, west to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. 20% chance of showers on Sunday before 10 a.m. Sunny skies, otherwise mostly highs right near 75. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 54. Mostly sunny on Monday, highs right near 73, west to southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 67 degrees, 73% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. Page 2 of the local news and the local weather, brought to you by Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank, 760-370-0966.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we now go to sports. It's time for Sports Time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. Coming up, well, last night we had the championship. What was it? The championship? It was a playoff action. High school football CIF playoff action. We had 2 teams in the running, and both teams won. Centro defeated Bishops 35-17. Palo Verde defeated Mountain Empire 46-7. So what does that mean? Well, that means that Palo Verde will be playing for the championship, the Division 5 AA championship. That game will be on Saturday, November 22nd at Escondido. Palo Verde could come home a champion, divisional champion. Division 3, the Central Spartans will be playing Friday against University City as their playoff action moves forward. That game will be heard on KXO AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel. It's Friday, November 21st. Something a treat. Carroll, Buckley, and Mickey Gale will be calling the action of that game, that playoff game for Division 3. Central Spartans at versus University City. And the NBA scoreboard. We have the Knicks. Knicks beat the Heat, 140-132. Magic got by the Nets, 105-98. Pistons, they beat the 76ers, 114-105. Rockets got by the Trailblazers, 140-116. Hornets and the Bucks, they went into overtime. Bucks won the game, 147-134. Timberwolves beat the Kings, 124-110. Lakers got by the Pelicans, 118-104. Clippers and Mavericks went into into double overtime. Clippers came out on top, 133-127. Warriors beat the Spurs, 109-108. That was a squeaker. We'll have more in just a minute.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
And on the National Hockey League scoreboard, everybody went into overtime or a shootout. The Penguins and the Predators went at it. They went into overtime. Predators won the game 2-1. The Canucks and the Hurricanes, they went into overtime. Hurricanes won that one 4-3. The Flyers and the Blues, they went into a shootout. Flyers won that game 6-5. Islanders and Mammoth went into overtime. Islanders won the game 3-2. College football. It was Oregon, number 8th ranked Oregon, defeated Minnesota 42-13. Clemson got by Louisville 20-19. Kind of an upset. The National Football League Sunday football. The Rams. What's the Rams going to do? They're going to host the Seahawks Sunday afternoon. That game will be heard on FM 107.5. Kickoff is right around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunday night football. It's be the Lions at the Eagles. That'll be around 5 o'clock tomorrow night. That'll be on KXO AM 1230. KXO AM 1230 will also have Monday night football, Cowboys at the Raiders. And San Antonio, the Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry has Friday night started in a pair of Kobe 6s, which the new sneaker free agent wore during warm-ups to signal to the apparel world that he was open for business. New beginnings, he said, but Curry's Friday night ended in his familiar shoes and in a familiar place, towing the free throw line with the game on the line and a road arena roaring in his ear. And as usual, Curry came through. With just 5 players available for the second half after multiple ejections, West Virginia's women's basketball team upset number 15 Duke 57-49 on Friday. You see in sports, things like that happen. There's just something there where you rally around each other. West Virginia coach Mark Kellogg told ESPN University Sports. And that's going to do it. We've got business coming up. Your local sports. Local sports report brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future. So there you go.
Victoria Homes is so sure that the kitchens in the new Cambria 4 are so good, they're chef-worthy. And you're invited to see it for yourself. Monday, Chef Mora and Chef Squid of the 1905 Bar and Grill at Cambria Hotel will be cooking in the new Cambria 4 kitchens, and you're invited to witness the results. Stop by the Victoria Homes Cambria 4 model home at 2317 Page Avenue in Imperial between 3 and 6 p.m. Monday. There are going to be turkey and pie giveaways, charcuterie cups, wine tasting, and you get to watch Chef Mora and Chef Squid show off their skills and put the Cambria kitchen to a test. That's Monday, 3 till 6 at the Cambria Model Home, 2317 Page in Imperial.
And we are now ready for today's financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. stocks recovered from earlier losses on Friday, battling back from Wall Street's steepest sell-off in over a month as investors await more economic data in the coming days ahead of the Federal Reserve's next rate decision in December. Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped around 0.6%, but the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ Composite came back from being deeply in the red, with the S&P falling below the flat line and the NASDAQ gaining 0.1%. Wall Street's previous bruising session saw the major indexes log their sharpest one-day declines in over a month. Tech stocks saw their earlier losses shrink mid-morning Friday after AI concerns drove an exodus from riskier assets to less hotly valued sectors. Still, Tesla shares remained under pressure and broke below $400 before going green, and NVIDIA shares also rebounded to turn positive. Got your weather coming up next.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 85 degrees. The overnight lows this morning, 68. National Weather Service says the first in a series of 3 weather systems will affect the region this weekend, bringing fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall, but little impacts. Temperatures are expected to cool well below normal starting this weekend and continuing through all of next week. Second weather system moves through on Tuesday. Weather forecast calling for showers and possibly a thunderstorm, mainly before 3 p.m. today. Highs today right near 74, west to southwest winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation today is at 90%. Tonight, 10% chance of showers throughout the night. Otherwise, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 56. West to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. 20% chance of showers on Sunday. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 75. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 54. Mostly sunny on Monday. Highs right near 73. West to southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And the financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM. Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Allison Keys. Southern California facing pounding rain, along with threats of major flooding and mudslides in areas that have already been scarred by wildfires. CBS News correspondent Andres Gutierrez with more.
Heavy rain is falling on communities that just months ago were fighting wildfires. Bart Young lost his home in the Palisades fire.
The rain will seep under the ground and it can create landslides.
Now he's covering what's left of his property, hoping the burned hillside above him doesn't give out again. It's also why several neighborhoods near burn scars are under evacuation warnings.
President Trump trying to turn the questions over his ties to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein onto other targets as a vote looms next week to release more Epstein files. CBS's Scott McFarlane.
The president sent some social media posts saying this Epstein controversy is, in his words, a Democratic hoax. Republicans shouldn't fall for it. He also asked the Department of Justice to investigate Epstein's connections to some Democratic politicians, which U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said she would initiate.
There's been an arrest over the ransacking of New Jersey U.S. Attorney Alina Habba's office. CBS's Michael Wallace explains.
Police say the man was carrying a baseball bat when he was denied entry into the building Wednesday. Later that evening, he returned without the bat and was allowed in. When he was told he could not meet with Haba, he yelled and smashed things in the waiting room before leaving. In a statement, Haba says she will not be intimidated by radical lunatics for doing her job. Attorney General Pam Bondi says any violence or threats of violence against any federal officer will not be tolerated.
Someone in Georgia won that massive Mega Millions prize worth nearly $1 billion. CBS's Dana Jacobson.
The single winning Mega Million ticket for last night's $980 million jackpot was sold in the Peach State. The Quick Pick ticket was sold at a Publix grocery store in Noonan, Georgia. That's about 40 miles southwest of Atlanta. Mega Millions says it is the largest lottery win in Georgia history. It's also the biggest prize since Mega Millions increased the price of a ticket in April from $2 to $5.
Pope Leo XIV met with stars including Spike Lee at a special Vatican audience celebrating cinema. Lee, a huge New York Knicks fan, had a gift for the pontiff.
I gave the Pope a New York Knicks jersey. He's the 14th Pope, so it was number 14. And the back is said Pope Leo.
The Pope urged those there to use their art to include marginal voices, calling film a popular art intended for and accessible to all. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and XD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
There's sadness over the removal of a famous crosswalk in Texas.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes.
Fans of Buddy Holly in Lubbock, Texas, say goodbye to a Holly tribute in a 4-way intersection, a depiction of his iconic glasses on each of the 4 sides. Lubbock City Council members say they don't have a choice. Its removal has been ordered by the state of Texas, threatening a loss of funding. There is a federal law on the books about not having artwork or messages in crosswalks, but it wasn't much of an issue until President Trump clamped down, they say. The Holly tribute is near the Buddy Holly Center, a museum honoring Lubbock's most famous native son. His fans would prefer that it not fade away. Michael Toscano, CBS News.
You know that trendy term 6'7"? Now college basketball teams are getting excited when they reach 67 points in a game. Oklahoma's women's team, the Sooners, sent fans into a frenzy in a game they eventually won against North Alabama. Allison Keys, CBS News.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230, KXO.